Are you still learning the hard way? Welcome to today's Explainer. I'm so incredibly pumped to share this one with you, mainly because we're tackling something that affects literally all of us. You know the exact feeling I'm talking about, right? You drink like 3 cups of coffee, you sit down at your desk with the absolute best intentions, and then you just end up staring blankly at a textbook for an hour while your brain completely goes on vacation. Whether you're a student desperately trying to pass an exam, a professional looking to level up your skills, or just a lifelong learner hungry for new knowledge, this one is for you. Okay, let's dive right into this. We are going to build a highly structured, step-by-step system to master absolutely any topic at 10 times your usual speed using the AI workflow. So, remember spending hours and hours trying to learn something, just staring at a page or a screen, only to realize a day later that your brain retained absolutely none of it? Man, it is incredibly frustrating. But there's actually a scientific reason for this. It's called the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. Studies show that we humans literally forget around 50% of newly learned information within a single hour unless we actively review it. A whole 50%, just gone. So the good news here? Failing to remember isn't some weird flaw with your brain. It's simply because we're still using really outdated learning methods in a totally modern world.
Let's compare traditional studying with AI-assisted learning. Think about the old, agonizing way. We're talking about sitting through crazy long, boring tutorials or dragging a highlighter across an entire textbook page until the whole thing is just one giant neon yellow blur. It's completely passive, it's agonizingly slow, and honestly, it just puts you right to sleep. The new paradigm we're looking at is AI-assisted learning. This is a super fast workflow built entirely around active engagement. The whole goal here is simple: learn smarter, not longer.
Now, you might be wondering, what's the real disconnect here? Well, the crucial point is this: information does not equal understanding. I mean, the internet has given us access to unlimited information. We can literally look up anything at any time. But trying to actually learn just by searching the internet, it's like trying to take a drink from a fire hose. It's totally overwhelming and honestly impossible to swallow. Your brain needs a glass of water, not a high-pressure fire hose. The real hurdle we're facing is filtering that massive ocean of data, simplifying it down, and turning it into something your brain can actually process and remember. Without a filter, we just hit information overload and totally shut down.
And that brings us to our big solution. We need to completely reframe how we view artificial intelligence. Look, AI is not just some glorified search engine. It's basically your very own AI personal teacher. Think of it as a dedicated tool that filters out all that overwhelming noise, simplifies really complex concepts visually, and explains things exactly at your level. It meets you right where you are, instantly transforming that unmanageable fire hose of data into the exact glass of water you need to truly understand a topic.
So here is our AI workflow broken down. Step 1, choose a topic. Step 2, simplify it. Step 3, make it interactive. And Step 4, retain more. Let's jump right into the first step.
Step 1, choose a topic. This is where we kick things off. Just pick whatever subject you want to master.
Moving right along to Step 2, simplify it.
Now that the AI knows what we actually want to learn, our immediate goal is to break down those potentially complex, super intimidating concepts into simple, easily digestible pieces. You literally just type this prompt: explain this like I'm a beginner. Seriously, do not underestimate the power of this specific sentence. By using this exact prompt, you're forcefully instructing the AI to drop all the complicated textbook jargon and just explain the topic at a fundamental, foundational level. For instance, imagine trying to learn how blockchain works. A standard textbook is going to hit you with dense cryptography jargon and decentralized ledger theories that'll just make your head spin. But when you tell the AI, explain this like I'm a beginner, it suddenly tells you a story about, say, a shared digital piggy bank that everyone in town watches so nobody can cheat. Boom! Instant understanding. It perfectly aligns the explanation with your current starting point.
Okay, step 3, make it interactive. Remember how we said the biggest trap in traditional studying is passive learning? You know, just reading or watching without really engaging your brain? Well, to avoid that trap entirely, you use these highly actionable prompts. Quiz me on this, or teach me using examples. This totally transforms the AI from a static, boring textbook into an active, dynamic testing partner. And why does this work so incredibly well? Because of a scientific concept called active recall. When the AI quizzes you, it literally forces your brain to physically retrieve the information, which builds and strengthens those neural pathways. If you ask the AI to quiz you on that blockchain piggy bank analogy we just talked about, and you have to formulate and type back the answer, well, you're permanently locking that concept into your brain. Plus, asking for examples grounds all those abstract concepts into real-world scenarios that you can actually visualize.
And finally, step 4, retain more.
Now we shift our focus to capturing this fresh new knowledge in a way that guarantees it actually sticks in your long-term memory. You can totally leverage AI to instantly summarize long-form content. Just think about how actionable this is for a second. You can literally take the transcript of a 2-hour tutorial or the text of a highly dense 50-page PDF research article, paste it right into your AI, and ask it for the top 5 key takeaways. The AI instantly condenses the whole thing into clean, precise bullet points. This creates a set of highly focused notes that cut out all the extra fluff. And because they're so concise and clear, they actually become notes you'll want to revisit later for a quick refresher, rather than completely dreading having to look at them again.
And I want you to see how this builds into a completely new mindset. We are fundamentally moving away from learning as homework and stepping right into learning as a conversation. With this AI workflow, learning no longer feels like a tedious, agonizing chore. Instead, it feels incredibly natural. It's literally just like having an engaging, back-and-forth chat with a friendly expert who knows exactly how to teach you. And honestly, here's the absolute best part about this expert. The AI has infinite patience. Unlike a human teacher in a packed classroom, the AI doesn't care if you need something explained again. You can ask it the exact same dumb question 20 times in a row without an ounce of judgment until you finally get that light bulb moment. It's a real game changer.
So what does this all mean for you? What are the ultimate benefits of adopting this system? Basically, you achieve incredibly confident learning and significantly faster progress. Let's bring this all the way back to our initial goal, learning absolutely anything 10 times faster. Because you're actually understanding the material rather than just temporarily memorizing it for a test, you build immediate confidence in your new skills. You're actively cutting out the fluff, you're avoiding passive reading, and you're locking in knowledge with active recall. By doing this, you are literally shaving weeks of frustration down to mere days, or even hours. You aren't just learning smarter, you are rapidly accelerating your entire path to mastery.
Now, if you found this workflow helpful for your own studies or your professional development, you for sure won't want to miss our next explainer. We're going to be diving into how AI can become a dedicated, patient tutor for your kids, helping them navigate their very own educational hurdles using this exact same technology.
But to wrap up today's explainer, I really want to leave you with this one provocative thought. You now have access to the ultimate personal tutor. It's available 24/7, and it's totally ready to explain anything at exactly your level. So the only question left is, what are you going to learn today? Seriously, grab a topic, open up your AI, and try this workflow right now. Keep learning smarter, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.